Hello, it's me, and a baby. Barrett, say what's up. He said, so that's all you're getting, I guess. Just wait until he's like your guy's age, and like one of his friends finds this little video, and he's like, I found you when you were with your mom. He's gonna be like, don't look at that. Anyway, hi. I just wanted to quickly explain this little research project you're gonna do. It won't take you a long time. I think this might take you a day, maybe a day and a half. I'm not sure. But so we're going to be looking at the different energy resources, their pros and cons, and answer a few questions about it and how to fill this information in together as a class. So here's what you can read this. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to get into a small group of like 2 or 3, and you're going to choose one energy source. Okay, here are the energy sources. I've scrolled down: biomass, fossil fuels, geothermal, hydropower, nuclear, solar, and wind. Oh no, he's upset because he didn't include hydrogen. But we're not including hydrogen. We're just not going to talk about it. So pick one. Have a backup, or 2 or 3. Because every group is going to get one. And then after that, once we have every group having one, then we're all set. We're going to answer some questions. What if there ends up being like 8 or 9 groups? Well, once everybody has picked one, then we can have a double of another one, and it'll be just fine. So what you're going to do is pick one of these energy resources to do some research on. Let the teacher know. And then you don't have to do all 7. Like if you pick biomass, you don't have to do nuclear and fossil fuels and anything else. You just have to do biomass. Okay. So you're going to research one of those energy sources. Then you're going to answer 7 questions about that source. Oh, which questions? I will show you there. You just have to scroll down. Here's the energy resources. Here are I scrolled too far. Here are the questions. It says research questions. There's 7 of them. What's the energy source and where can we find it? How do we harness the energy? Like, how does it work? Are there different types or uses of this source? If yes, what are the differences? What are the environmental impacts of your energy source? What are the economic impacts of your energy source? Like, how much does it cost per kilowatt hour? That's kWh, kilowatt hour. So that's like just how we measure the energy production. What countries use this source? What's the percentage used in the United States? How is the energy source currently used? So is it like in farms, in industries, at home? It's part of the electrical grid. And could this be used in a family home? Those are your research questions. So you're going to, with your group, you're going to pick one of these energy resources like geothermal or wind, and then you and your group are going to answer these 7 questions about the energy source you chose. You're going to put it in some sort of presentation. Put it in a PowerPoint. Put it, if you like doing something like on a poster, like if you want to use that giant paper because you'd rather write something, that's fine. You're going to put all of that together, and then you're going to present that information. And then as a class, you're going to fill in this about the energy source, the pros and cons, and then I've got to then what you're going to do is you're going to put this kind of information, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, under each one. So you'll have yours, the answers kind of here. And then from your other groups, you can always email each other the kind of information after the presentations. And you have all the information about it. And then you'll fill in the pros and cons together. And then every group is going to answer these discussion questions. So once you're done doing your research and answer those 7 questions about your energy source, you answer those discussion questions. And all this stuff is explained right here. And there's some links for you to try to see if you can find some information from there. You can Google it. Remember, Google doesn't always work like if you type in the question, what are the economic impacts of biomass? It might come up with an answer that's relevant. It might not. So you're going to have to kind of look and read a little bit, and find some information. Look on YouTube. Look everywhere. And that'll be that. Like that's all how you're going to do it. So you'll have a little presentation to turn in. You'll have this page that will be all filled in. And that's that. Remember, you can always share, like when you're doing your research, you can always share your documents. So like if Billy and Joey and Sally, I know they're not in your class, they're made up. Okay, but if they're all working together, they can work on the same PowerPoint, and Billy can be on slide 2, and Joey can be on slide 3, and Sally can be on slide 4. So you can all be adding information to the same project at the same time, and then turn it in. When you turn things in like that on Google Classroom, the original owner, so if Billy is the original owner, he's the one who can turn it in. Joey and Sally, it won't let them probably turn it in. So what do Joey and Sally do? Make sure their names are on it, and then turn in a blank one and say, Billy turned in our project. Okay, simple, very simple. That way, it's all right there. Okay, simple, easy, hopefully not crazy. Easier than taking care of a baby. No, he's a good baby. I will be excited to come back and eventually bring the baby in for you guys to be able to see. I'm not sure when I'll be able to do that, but I would like for you guys to see that. That's why I'm not here. In case you were wondering, because I think some people didn't know why I wasn't there. Here he is. This is why. Oh, maybe you can't see him. Get it? Because he's wearing camo. All right, you're probably now, after hearing that, really happy that I'm not here, because that's the kind of joke that you have to hear all the time, every day. Oh, you know what else you can use? The videos that I made about this information. There are other people who've made really good videos too. There's you just search on YouTube for them. There's some that have done AP environmental science. So they go in a little bit more detail, but it's still really good. But yeah, so that's the project. The instructions are there, and that's that. All right, bye.